of Excellence 1, Mr. Hendra Ramley.
Good morning, brother SD family. Good morning. It's glad to be back at home. Thank you. My name is Hendra and I'm coming from Jakarta, Indonesia. I still remember a few years ago, I'm every one of you guys sitting down there, coming from IT background, doing in corporate job. And I was very skeptical about this industry. And now I'm standing here sharing in front of you one of my piece of story. I hope my humble experience can help everyone. It's not going to be very fancy. It's going to be very yucky. But I hope, my humble experience can help every one of you to grow. Everyone want to grow? Okay, let's start that. I will start with a question. When was the last time we were asked, what is your dream? Anybody want to recall? Try to recall. When was the last time we were being asked, what was our dream? And if you remember, who is that person who were asking that question? Is it your boss? Is your boss? Then, still remember? Don't remember, your upline never asked you this one. So bad. So, yeah, and the same question I also being asked. I think before I joined this Success Together, I was never really think about this because I already come into one point where I already accepted my life. Anybody same like me or not? Accepted my education, accepted my career, it's like that law, what to do, like that. Have anyone like you, me or not? Wow. So, this little story about my little family. This is, anybody can guess where am I or not? Huh? The white one or the color one? Yeah, you can see I am black but Chinese. Oh. Black but Chinese, yes. This is my little family and this family doesn't have enough in their table. You know, we are not rich, okay, but just very, very, very humbling background. My parents are not highly educated. We don't have rich family. We don't have rich neighbor or rich friend. Okay, and in fact, we are living in Chinatown in Jakarta. Anybody went to Chinatown before? You know, in Chinatown, because no education, right? My mother and my father opened a wet market. You know, wet market. What time they have to wake up in the morning? 4 a.m. You know, and then it's very hard-earned money. Every single 50 cent, $1, right, is being saved. And we were very, very stingy at the time because we don't have education. So, but the question is, during rainy days or even the sky is clear, right, they still work very hard. They still work at 4 a.m. in the morning, every day one. Never take leave one. You know, unless they are sick. You know, even during rainy days, they still ride their motorbike, go to the pasar one, you know, and then sell their things. But the question is, why is it they work so hard? Is it because they have dreams? Why is it they work so hard? Is it because they believe that they can be successful? How many of you who have a humble parents like mine have or not? Wow, so many one. Okay, yeah. But I believe we are the reason. The children are the reason why these two parents are working very hard. It's not because they were inspired or they believe that, yes, I will wake up in the morning 4 a.m. because I can be successful. Can or not? Of course, cannot mana. The reason why they wake up, they are so excited waking up in the morning because they believe in my future. In my future. So I think like most parents, this is normally typical parents will do, right? They expect me to have good education, good career, and then by using that path, we can be successful. Anybody same like my parents or not? Similar, right? So I follow law, just follow the law, Just follow the law. Yeah, I really work very hard and I study very hard. Every time there is a chance for me to climb up, I will take. Including moving to a big country, not a big country, a small country, like going to Singapore. Yes, there is a chance for me to go to Singapore. Yes, I was recruited by one of the largest IT company in the world, in Singapore. And then they found me, and then they said they offered me an offer, Then I said, of course, why not? And I work very hard. And in Singapore, I don't have any families or friends there, So because we are a foreigner in Singapore, we don't have anybody to rely on. So during Saturday, Sunday, what do? Normally like this, what do? They keep on working. That's why, because of this kind of attitude, we climb the corporate ladder as well, So this is the corporate ladder. In Singapore, I built my family. And then we converted into Singaporean because at the time, we didn't thought that we will come back to Indonesia again, So this is my little family. And in my career last time, I think I'm among very few, employee or professionals who can do my job. Very little, less than 10 people can do my job one, the job is good, the money is good, but there is one thing is missing, The moment we climb up a corporate ladder, until one point of time, we come into realization that the top is not the place that we wanted. Anybody understand what I say or not? Anybody have the same feeling, Sunday evening, I'm very sad looking at the sunset. Anybody have the same feeling like mine or not? That is the worst thing that I can see in the Sunday evening. Every time the sun set, right, my heart also turn into blue. Why is it? Because I have a lot of obligation on Monday. A lot of obligation. And then, these two little angel changed my priority. Last time, when two of us, me and my wife, haven't have kids yet, we work so hard. We Saturday, Sunday also work. We go back home late and we are happy, we are proud of what we do. But the moment we have children, our priority change. Anybody can connect with this? Yes? Okay, let me ask you a question. If one day, your boss asks you to have lunch, what do you feel? So good, Then, during the lunch, they share about certain project. Next year, we are going to have so and so million project, is going to have exposure in Asia Pacific, blah, blah, blah. And then this is very important, is going to blah, 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 blah. Wow, listen to that, very good, right? Then because of that, we need your help, Hendra. And then because of that, I will increase your salary for 10 times. Wow, good or not? You accept or not? You sure? Hey, even without the project one, Saturday, Sunday also sometimes you work, You understand? What happened if I accepted the project? I sell my soul. Anybody can connect with me? Now let me ask you a question. If you decline increment for 10 times, what is it left? Why you still work so hard? Even the company increase your income 10 times, you decline. then what is the point for you for working so hard? That come into a relation for me one, where my dream job cannot give me the dream life. You know, a lot of IT graduate wanted to work at my place. A lot. All the IT graduate definitely wanted to work at my place. You know, but I already there. I was there already. You know, I was there already. But I start to realize that the dream job cannot give me the dream life. You know, so I was asking which one is more important, job or your family? Job or family? I think this is not a question only for mother. Father also have the same problem, you know. How many of you are father here and love your family? See how many father love their family, you know. So the mother must work hard. Joking only, okay? Yeah, so I pray to God that I want to have change. I pray. So we try many, since then I tried many other opportunities, be it stocks lah, property lah, you know, and then application developer, blah, blah, blah. A lot of opportunity. Even organizer, like this thing is being organized by event organizer, right? I was like that also, you know, so I invested in this place, in that place, but none of them really stick into my heart. Until there is one point of time, I went to the church, then I saw something strange happen. You know, there is a mother and a daughter together wearing same skirt, you know, flowery, you know, and then some love, this kind of thing. So I noticed something different one. Why this mother slim very well? You know where does it go or not? You know where does it goes? I asked her, hey, how can you slim so well, one? So fast, one. Within 1 month, I predicted around 5 kilo, lah. You know. Then last time the person is not in the business yet, you know. So she said, ya in bahasa one, diet aja, just diet, he said. You know, just diet. Then I was saying, just diet, reduce 5 kilo in 1 month, cannot be one. I cannot accept that logic because I tried. I actively maintain my weight, you know, even though I'm not dieting, right, but I am actively taking care of my weight one. So I chase her, you know. I forgot about the thing. I was traveling again overseas, then come back again, then she slim again, you know. Then I chase her again. Hey, how you slim down, Anna? You know. Then I chase on. Then she this time she threatened me, you know. Hendra, this is MLM product, you know. Then I said to her, I don't care whether MLM or not. I want the result that you want to have. You know, I want the result that you have. So just bring me the things that you take. You know, I pay one now. Okay. Tomorrow I send my husband to you one. Then tomorrow, next day we appointment. Then he measured. Then okay. So what's the thing? Then he explained about from A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Then measure my weight, you know, then visceral fat, explain everything one. Then body fat, then muscle lah, then no rebound lah, this kind of thing, you know. And the last point is 2,200. You know, the Z one, A, B, C, D, then the rest Z is 2,200. That time my wife was not there. Then I returned home. Oh, 2,000. I thought it's just $200. I pay one. 2,000. I asked my wife. Anybody similar like me or not? Ask my wife first. Then what happened? The moment I return home, I tell to my wife, which one? A, B, C, D, Z. If I tell the Z the price, how much? 2,200. 2,200 to slim down? You give the money to me, I don't give you makan, you also slim down. Anybody have the same thing like me or not? You know? Wow. You know, you 2,200 buy McDonald's also a month also cannot finish. But that was like my time, because I sincerely wanted to slim down. Then I remember, my sponsor say what? This is MLM. I said to my wife, if I slim down, I sure I can balik. I can return back the capital. Then my wife started to change her mood. Okay, you sure one? Sure, nah. Okay. Then that was my story one. So I turn from there, you know. That was disgust, you know. Very disgusting. For me lah, last time, very disgusting. And the photo on the right, 3 months after, it was 59, and now standing in front of you is 60 kilos, you know. So I was so excited. I see this program one is so good, you know. Even you don't have to open your mouth, people chase you to and force you to open your mouth. I said, a product like this, if cannot sell one, it's not the product problem. It's whose problem? Means you don't slim down well, correct or not? If you slim down well, one, then you wear nice one. Where got people don't want? Correct or not? Hey, my Singlish understood? What? Better some more. This one train. Okay. Thank you. No. The photo on the center. No. The photo on the center is a result of a customer, you know. But the photo on the right side one is a result of a leader. If it's not because of success together one, the photo on the right was lazy lah, I tell you. Are you a leader? After this sweat one, okay? So after slim down one, then my sponsor and my upline, they persist to bring me to the convention like this. Last time in KL, in the mines, I still remember. And that, at that time, it was really life-changing for me. You know, it's really changed my paradigm lah. Because at that time, I don't know how many of you like me one. At that time, my thinking about MLM person is somebody who will bring a bag of product, come to your house, you know, and then explain about their products. And if you don't buy, this person don't go home. Anybody have the same perspective like mine or not? That's why I never see MLM person at home. Otherwise, for sure. You know. But the moment I come to this room, you see just now so many professionals are inside this industry in our place. I don't know about other MLM, but Success Together meeting is really changed my paradigm. Thank you for Success Together. And I found this at that point of time, because I'm only understand English one, and the convention was, I think, majority in Mandarin. So I don't understand whatever the speaker said one. But I remember this one at that time was Mr. Reinho was recognized as 20 MDC, right? And she also explained in Mandarin. Then Angela also in Mandarin. I don't understand, but I'm quite sensitive in numbers. This 1 million I understand. The rest he talked what I forgot, but I remember this one 20 million and 12 years. Why? Because I also work so hard. I study also very hard. And why? I believe Mr. Reinho, even though he is smarter than me, cannot be 100 times smarter than me cannot. It's impossible correct or not? Even though he work hard he cannot be, probably he work hard 20-30% harder than me but cannot be 10 times harder than me, cannot. You know, that one is impossible because I also work very hard. You know, I also study very hard. But how come the results so much different? Then I know already, the secret formula given by my parents missing link, got missing formula. You know, last time my parents say what? Study, work very, done already. But still cannot, you know. What went wrong? One more time. One more thing missing is what? It's the platform. Wrong platform, your hard work is irrelevant. You know, mine is no network, no freedom one now. I can get 1 million by working alone. Yes, I can earn 1 million in my job. But that one is called earning. When is my 2nd million? Dying. The 3rd million, sure one. You know, so much difficult. You know, but when I saw this one, then I found there is a way. There is a way. Not only just working in the corporate, there is a way for me to have dream. This is the point where I start to excited, and I start to understand a little bit, I just excited, I come back to Singapore, Then because my wife not joining, right? What will happen? I was very excited. Finally we found the one. This is the answer of our prayer. What you talk? Can she understand or not? So how can I make her understand? Explain what? Whatever you explain, no use. Whatever. But I just do, I just do. Next convention, I bring a number of people, my wife don't want to join. The next convention, I bring even more people, my wife also don't want to join. So I do alone. Because I know when I marry with her, I propose her to become my wife. I promise to her that I want to make her happy. So if she don't want to do it, right, I'll do it. I know she don't understand. And the more I explain, also no use. What do? Show result, So show result, I work very hard one. And then, there is a lot of doubt, of course, because when I was doing this, right, a lot of doubt, but I still remember why I'm doing this. If I return back to the corporate, because I do part-time, I do part-time. If I come back again to work again, does it bring the result or not? No. So the desire for me to be successful is really that strong one. At the time I have nothing to lose, I would say. I still do Nu Skin casually until there is one incident happen. I still remember 2 weeks before Chinese New Year. 2 weeks Chinese New Year, I received a call from Jakarta, I think in the early morning, I think 7 a.m. in the morning. In Singapore time, means Jakarta is 6 a.m. from my brother. Then my brother missed call, I didn't pick up the call. I returned back again. Until the moment I get him into the call, right? He was crying on the call. Then I said, "What happened? Why you cry? Why you call me in the morning? There's something very wrong, True enough, at the point in time, I do Nu Skin casually. Then my father kena heart attack, and during the journey from home to the pasar one, she ride motorcycle. The heart attack hit him, right? And he fall down, and God took his life from him, At a point of time, I was trying my best to go back to Jakarta, and the moment I reached Jakarta, he was already in the thing, right, and waiting to be closed, and that is come to realization that our parents will not stay with us forever, one. And I work so hard because I love them as well, But sometimes our comfort, the moment we have family, our own, right, we tend to forget what our parents is doing for us, So I still do Nu Skin casually, but after this incident happened, right, I know that my parents is not going to live forever, one. As long as I still have a chance, I still have opportunity to be successful, I should be very, very committed one. So since this incident, right, I stopped doing Nu Skin casually. I start to be very serious. I start to talk with my wife again, that initially, if I talk with my wife, it's all rational one, it's all in the brain one, But since this incident, I talk to my wife from the heart one, that why I'm doing this. I want to make my family happy, not only you, our parents work so hard, I think they deserve to be happy as well, They exchange their time for our education, and after we graduate, we have happy life, right? We forget, they're still in the past life, they're still working in their life, So I decided to make a return and forth, back and forth, Singapore, Jakarta, Singapore, Jakarta, Singapore, Jakarta, Every weekend I come back to Singapore. It was very expensive, because I was in the early business as well. But I've become more and more serious that I want to be successful here, you know. And then, so this was me. You can see one, this was taken in ST Singapore in the, before the one, before the Bras Basah one, you know, wear batik, confirm Indonesian one, you know. Wear batik. You know, at the time I was 10K achiever. I think Selenium was one of the COEs, you know, recognized me, you know. And then this is a EBB trip. I win the trip as well. You know, we all have the same starting point. Start from BR and then 10K and then EBP, you know, and when we went the trip, you know, and then, and we recruited a lot of Indonesian in Jakarta to join me, you know. I thought the journey is going to be like that one, no? Because the 10K achiever one, in Jakarta is a lot. You know, 10K achiever in Singapore probably you can have a quite decent, yeah, okay lah, but you cannot make so much commitment ma. But in Indonesia, 10K achiever is a lot of money one. You can recruit much better people there because the income is different. So I thought it's going to be very smooth, but the actual fact is what? Like that one, no? You know, what happened? What happened? You know, I was like, no experience, I have a lot of doubt. When I went to Jakarta, right, I have no uplines. How many of you, right, that your upline is still together with you in the same city? And every week, every month, they will say, hi. How many of you? Do you have time for coffee? That's luxury for me, I tell you. That is luxury. I went to Jakarta, I fight very hard. I have a lot of doubt. I have no experience. I have no uplines operationally together with me. There is a lot of time, I feel a bit jealous because in Singapore, right, after meeting, they have a lot of post meeting. I don't have meeting there at the time. And every rejection is like the whole world, like means like the whole world for me. Like I assuming that my name list is so limited. So every prospect like very valuable, and every rejection is like, wow, like a silver bullet is going to finish. You understand? You know. So that was the same thing. How many of you even none of my family buy the product? None of the family buy the product. They said, Hendra, you sell so expensive. I see in the market cheaper than yours. How can you do that to family? Family must give discount, ma. Anybody like that or not? Huh? Do you give discount? Oh, integrity. Huh? Then none of your family join. You don't have any uplines. And a lot of time, the person that you target one, wow, if I recruited the one, wow, big jackpot, man. But what happened? They don't slim down well. Then change plan again. So these things is really happening in my life. Then a lot of time, they said, my friend said, Hendra, Indonesia one, different. Indonesia, all food nice. Singapore not nice one. That's why they can sell. Really, meh? Is that true? The more the food Indonesian, I mean, if Indonesian food is nicer, it means what? More fat people, lor. Correct or not? I went to New Skin office, you know, and then I said, I start to sell TR90, right? Then I asked the warehouse there. Then what they said? 1 month, not even 1 month, 2 months, TR90 only sell 3 sets. So expensive. And then some more the leader, slim down only 4 kilo only. 4 kilo, $2,000. Huh. 1 kilo, how much? So expensive. You see or not? At that time, I still very new one, less than 3 months join. Then I listened this information. TR90 in Indonesia cannot sell. TR90 2 months only 3 set. TR90 the leader doesn't slim down well. Even slim down one rebound again. Now you laugh. I have no upline. I tell you one, talking to sideline, deadly. If that at point of time, is a really sideline one. If I listen to sideline like this, will you still continue or not? You will die together with me one. You think about it. You know. So I have a lot of doubt as well. But the question is, you know, I always feel worried every month, you know. I get the result. I 10K achiever, I earn 4,000, 5,000 Singapore dollar every month, you know. But I still then don't see the result, then the growth that I want, you know. Until the one that make me stay here is because I'm rooted in Success Together meeting. This is my only channel of life. If I'm not rooted in this meeting, right, probably I'm not standing here one. It's like the tunnel, you know, it's a dark tunnel. You enter the dark tunnel, it's full of unknown. And at the end of the tunnel, you see lights where all the ST leaders recognize on the stage that they have the success that you really wanted. So I start into realization that is not the tunnel is the illusion. What? Or the light is the illusion. It's not the light is the illusion, but it's the tunnel itself, that the rejection itself is the illusion. A lot of time, every time somebody come into recognize on the stage one, I always stand up and then go to the red carpet. Bring myself close. Even just grabbing a piece of the garment, feel empowered already. If you understand my feeling one. Why? Because I work very hard. I work very hard one. You know. And because of ST, right? Finally, me and my wife reached our blue diamond. And in this blue diamond, right? I still remember this second boy even cannot talk. He speak English, you know, but in the school she confused. The others speak Bahasa. You know, so the elder brother cried, "Papa, I don't want to go back to Jakarta. I want in Singapore. I want my friends back." You know, and when I come back to Jakarta and do the business Nuskin, right? Nuskin business, I don't have the success yet. Not even my salary in Singapore, you know. Because I still very early one. But I know this is the place where I want. The success in Nuskin is the success that I want. I do not want to go back one. It's very easy for me. A lot of headhunter is chasing for me. Hendra, can we have some time for coffee? A lot. It's very easy for me to switch back. But I ask again, what is it I really wanted? You know, yesterday, Nicholas shared about dream, right? And how many of you want to have dreams? You want to have dream life, right? Never give up to your dream. It's not easy, and always come back to this family. This is the time when we fight for Team Elite. At the time, my wife pregnant for the third baby. You know, if you don't understand what is Team Elite is 2 times of blue diamond. 2 times of blue diamond, you know. It's not about so much difficult. We earn Team Elite just 7 months, but blue diamond takes longer. You can imagine, double but very less time. Why? Because when we chase for blue diamond, right, we are unexperienced. We make a lot of mistakes. We have a lot of rejection. But that is good thing. You know, really, Success Together changed my mindset as well, you know. So that's why never leave this family. Never leave this environment, you know. And the moment your basic is right, is multiply again. Multiply again. It's double again from my Team Elite. You know, now it's double and double again, you know. And we keep on continue. The first blue diamond probably yes, because we are unexperienced. But we always come back to this family and review again whether I'm in the right path or not. I never imagined I was being featured in this magazine. How many of you recognize this magazine? Last time when I was working, I'm the one who read this magazine. I subscribe to them and then I read. But in New Skin, New Skin recognized what we did to Indonesia. And their future few leaders, one of them is us, two of us, Then I never imagined that will happen to my boss. In your company, in the place where you work, will your boss promote you to Forbes magazine? Huh? Will your boss do that? But this is happening. Not only that, not only one time, but 2 times. This is the second time. This is Forbes Asia. You can see that. And not only me, even my upline Derek also there. So, dear friend, what does it tell you? That our success in ST is duplicable. You are in the right place. You tell to your left and right, you are in the right place. You are in the right place. Okay, this is almost done. Okay, this is the time where I bring my parents to Rome. This is my first Team Elite trip. My wife was pregnant because after this trip, 2 days after this trip, my third child being born. And then, so I bring my 2 parents there. You can see their face, and even my face one is still very humbling. Why? Because this is the first time we won Team Elite trip. And the first trip, we bring these 2 mother go to Europe. For many of you, probably this is like, just like that only, Yes, of course you can afford this one. But for my case, it was still very humbling. Why? Because 2 of my mother are a very humble housewife. Their life is just house and the wet market. So their life is just house and the wet market. They don't go traveling anywhere one. So when we bring to Europe and I explain about the history, it's very exciting, How many of you have been to Rome? It's very rich in culture. Then they were so happy that the world is so huge. Remember yesterday Nicholas said what? When you travel the world become your home. When you stay at home, the home become your world. It's really reflecting. It's like a life-changing experience for them, And since then, I see my mother was so happy. And then I promised to her that I will bring her again. Next year, I will bring you again. I don't know where New Skin bring. But everywhere New Skin go, I will bring you along. Mama, you want or not? Sure wanna. My mother-in-law say, I don't want, I'm very tired. But every time, Mama, we win again. I don't want to go on. But the next day, you see, the luggage is prepared already. So parents is like that one. So say don't want, but still do. But yeah, so we only live once. And as long we have a chance to make them happy, we have to work it out. We are their child. We have to make them proud. And this is the next year, and this is also the next year, and this is the next year again. Now it's being blocked already. But the point is this. Initially, my parents was very doubtful whether Hendra is doing the right choice or not. I still remember there is a lot of time. Yeah, this is before that, and then this is the one because of pandemic. Before pandemic, every year we travel. But because of pandemic, because we don't travel, right, then the money safe. The money safe, because we don't travel. And we managed to buy a property because we are Singaporean in Indonesia. We don't have any credit facility. So we buy cash, we buy cash. And this is the probably small result from New Skin. I don't know about you. Probably you have bigger house than mine, But that's not the point. It's not about how big is my house. It's about this one. It's about this one. This is the place where I fight for my blue diamond. This is where I stay for 25 years. That is the place. Of course, if you see this one, you see, so normal. But if you compare that one to this one, then you understand what I mean. My parents are not that great one. But success in New Skin is really life-changing. So this is the one. I'm the product of my mother's belief. I also standing here, I'm the product of my upline's belief. Every one of us sitting here, we are sitting here because somebody persists on you. Am I correct or not? I still remember there is one night, there are many nights when I was in very little, my mother and my father having quarrel. And humble parents, when they have quarrel, normally quarrel about money. And because of that, a lot of time, my mother want to run away from the family. And she wanted to restart her life. You know, for her, like marrying father and having a very humble life is not what she want. But she persisted to stay. You know, there's a lot of times she want to give up. She want to leave the family. You know, but she know she cannot leave. Why? Because the little Hendra is still around. You know, there is one time I wake up because they quarrel so hard. I wake up from my sleep. You know, I see my mother crying, and then she just hugged me. She said, I want to leave. But when she hugged me, she changed her mind. She don't say anything. She just changed her mind. Tomorrow she fight again. You know. And why did she fight? Why did she persist? Because she never give up on her dream. She believed in the beauty of my future. Dear friends, that little belief instilled in me and bring me until now that we cannot give up on our dream. Our desire to success have to be bigger than our fear of failure. As an employee, climbing the corporate ladder, of course I have a lot of calculation and fear. That's normal. But if we persist to believe, you will have the life that we all wanted. Thank you very much. My name is Hendra.